Hello and welcome to Picklehaube Gaming. So this video I'm making outside of my normal upload schedule, with Thursday being miscellaneous content. At the time of this filming, the first review, which is going to be for this PC game called The Movies by Lionhead Studios, that review will be coming out this Sunday. But this is more of just a miscellaneous video so I can have content up on my channel. And today we're going to be discussing my theory as to why a lot of the launch titles on the PlayStation 2 are CD-ROMs as opposed to games that ran DVDs. You see, the PlayStation 2 at launch, the PlayStation 2 could handle DVDs and thus play games on DVD-ROM discs, DVDs that have game data put onto it as a form of storage media for people to play games off of. While the PS2 was completely capable of this and the DVDs became the standard way to play games on it, for a while, PlayStation games, for launch, a lot, if not all the launch games, used the blue CD-ROM discs. Now, why is that? So, doing research for this, I found that there was very little, just scant information about the development of the PlayStation 2 and how games were developed, especially the launch games, and how development worked. So, as far as I know, development started as soon as the PlayStation 1 was released. So, 94 and 95. And then details of the PS2 leaked in 97 with an official announcement on March 1999. So, I could say that the PlayStation 2 finished R&D development, say, maybe late 1997, mid 1998. And by then, development kits must have been made. And here is where I feel, here's my theory to why all the launch games were on CDs. It had to do with development kits they released. The development kits they released could only burn games onto CDs, and thus games were made with CDs in mind, and that the PlayStation's use of DVDs was not considered until after the first batch of pre-release dev kits were produced. So, the reason that a lot of these games are on the blue CD-ROMs is because DVDs weren't considered to be a eligible format until Sony decided, hey, let's put DVDs on the PlayStation 2. So, however, by the end of the 2000s and through 2001, more games were coming on DVDs, and this is because updated development kits would have been released, allowing developers to take use of DVD-ROMs, like Final Fantasy X, for instance. This was released 2001, 2002, so by then, DVD-ROMs were being a more common, acceptable storage media for games. Of course, some games continued to come out on CD discs, like Hot Wheels World Race, which is despite being a licensed game, is based off of a movie, technically. It's actually fairly good. It plays well, it's fun, and this was on a compact disc, and this was released in 2003. So games as late as 2003, give or take 2004, games were still coming out on the blue discs. So that's it. This is just sort of a Lindy Beige-esque video on my theory as how the launch lineup on the PS2 was all the blue discs. Anyway, this is just a bonus video meant to hold people over until the first review comes, so goodbye.